gotta stop. You're not good at this. But then the guy's like, but if I stop, I'll never be good.
Ooh. Alright, that's hard.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's hard. That's hard. That's hard. That's hard. Yeah, that's hard.
So, lads, what job would you do if all jobs paid the exact same amount of money? On a communist side.
If all jobs paid the same, what would you do?
This is really like, oh, what do you love?
Yeah, essentially. So
Yeah,
what would
like-
you want to do in life if you had it?
I've had time to think about this, and I thought, top of my head, on a David Attenborough thing, seeing the world, essentially making content. It's like there's nothing more I don't want to do in life. I'm seeing the world and making content, and they're paying for me, and I get a knighthood.
That's a night.
And I get a night, bro. I feel like it's our duty, as Andrew Tate would say. Maybe take that out. I'm joking. I think as citizens of the world, seeing this beautiful planet that we live on, even though we're killing it, is like it just has to be on your list. Like people always say traveling. And when I was younger, I didn't get that concept. But now, why shouldn't you see Machu Picchu? Why shouldn't you see the pyramids? Like it's a beautiful world. And God knows we need to see it. Like, I need to see it, bro. We talking about Northern Lights.
Crazy.
I agree with that. I as I grow older, I wanna be in places I'm not meant to be. Do you know what I mean? Like I wanna be in Niagara Falls, or like I just wanna be in places.
On a Monday morning.
Yeah, I want to be in the Swiss Alps. Like, I have no business skiing or anything like that, but you have to do these things. You have to travel, and it expands your mind and like your kind of awareness of the world and your appreciation for it. So yeah, I want to do that more. Just being in a place where it's like, what the hell is he doing there? Like,
It's like being in Poland on a Tuesday morning. Like, what are you as a black man doing in Poland?
Having
on a
a
Tuesday
beer
morning?
soon.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Just having a beer and that. Like, what?
It's like, what are you doing? But I just want to experience these things because it's cultural things. And you don't have to be there for long, and you might not be appreciated there, but
You might not be welcome.
we're civilized now. We're not. It's not the 60s. We're civilized. So
But as a caveat, though, like, do you want to go somewhere where you're not
Absolutely not.
like cherished and loved and
Yeah,
accepted? Because like, damn near me, I'd never ever want to touch soil in Russia.
Nah.
Like, I just wouldn't go there because I just know that someone of my melanin complexion would not be welcome there. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, no, why should I spend my money there and obviously help tourism
Yeah.
where you don't like me and probably behind the back you don't want to serve me anyway?
Yeah, nah, definitely.
So it's like, nah, I'm not going.
I think it's just more about like just being in random places that people don't think. You know, when people think about, oh yeah, I'm gonna go on holiday to this, it's always like the same locations that come up. I want to go see the locations that don't come up. Do you know what I mean? Like those places that don't really get talked about, less mainstream places. Like
Where would you want to go, Benz?
for no reason. Like, so where's somewhere that's rare? Like, I don't know, going like Tanzania or something. Like, who got like people don't talk about going Tanzania like that. Do you know what I mean?
I want to go Zanzibar.
Like Zanzibar, bro. Tiggs went.
After
recently.
Tiggs
Beautiful,
going,
bro.
Jeez,
Beautiful.
ridiculous.
Shout out Tiggs as well, bro. Shout out Tiggs. But yeah, man, places like that, like
So
to
what would
see
you
the
want
world.
to do then?
What would I want to do? To be fair, I do what I'm doing now.
Oh, that's cold.
What would I do if we all?
It's interesting. I actually want to know what you do, good sir.
I need to think about it.
I've got one for you, but let's see what you say first.
What would you think I do?
I think you'd make films.
Oh, that's a good one. To
Like a screenwriter
Yeah,
behind the
Good
camera.
one to be.
Apps
fair.
lives and dies by films. Like,
Yeah, I do love writing. Like writing and story. That's what I love. Story. Yeah, so I might do that.
I'd do that with you though. I think we'd have our own little.
Yeah.
oh yeah, trio that.
Thing.
Yeah. Any sort of story, whether it's film, acting, skits. Yeah, that.
Well, no,
and-
give your answer though.
Yeah,
I feel like I spoke for you.
Yeah, no, I'd agree though. You know me, innit? So, content creation for sure. Vlogging, again, similar. Just traveling to places where I'm not meant to be and just experiencing that, and then through my eyes, because I don't know. Everyone thinks this, but we all have unique
Set of eyes.
set of eyes and perception. So yeah, I think it'd be good watching me experience things.
Like on a Reggie Yates type of vibe.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Yes. Oh,
Reggie Yates, man.
man,
But it was so
yeah,
like
yeah.
ahead of his time.
He's not championed enough for me.
Bro,
Yeah,
he's a
yeah.
godfather when it comes to this, bro.
Pioneer for sure. But yeah, I do a bit of that. You guys ask yourselves that question, and whatever answer you get,
It's what you want to do.
that is exactly what you want to do in life.
That's your calling.
That is your calling, and that's something deep within you screaming out. So maybe even if it starts as a hobby, maybe work towards that a bit more, because that's how you should live life.
Do you know what's crazy though? Us giving all them answers there, like what I straight away think of is like nurses and stuff. What do you think I was gonna say?
Why we're not doing it?
Yeah,
basically.
exactly.
Yeah,
True,
yeah.
that too,
Why we're
that
doing
too,
it?
that 100%, that too. But also like nurses and that. Do you know them ones like they're helping other people, knowing it's not actually a well-paid job, but they're still doing it. They've almost reversed our questions. You know what I mean? And it's like
Pioneers.
bro.
And there will be people
Unbelievable.
like that, and you need people like that, and you know, just who want to take care of people, and yeah, it's interesting to when you meet new people. That's one of the first things you think is, so what do you do? You know, it's like, what do you do is such a, like a question. It's like, so like why are you here on this planet? Like, what is your purpose here?
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's like, that's another. It's like, are you doing something just to do it, or are you doing your purpose? Do you know what I mean?
Would you guys want to know innately what your purpose was without being,
They're able to discover.
without finding it out? Just like you was born, slapped you on the ass. You're gonna be a musician. You're gonna be this. It's like, would you want to know? Because then it's like, I bet this is what technically I'm gifted at. Let me pursue it straight away, and not obviously trying to like stumble into it. Because don't get me wrong, I love finding the way, but sometimes just tell me, like, what am I here to do?
I hear that. I think there's something nice about, like, so interesting about figuring it out. Do you know what I mean?
Do you think everyone figures it out though?
No, I don't think
No.
so.
Oh,
I don't think, yeah, which is crazy. I don't think so. But I imagine all of us growing up, we all want to be ballers. I grew up wanting to be a baller. You don't become a baller. You're not good enough. That's not your calling. That's not what you were supposed to do.
Are you not good enough, or the opportunity never came? Because with footballing, there's people that are better than Messi and Ronaldo all my life.
Of course.
There will be,
No,
bro.
that's
Just
always
never
an
had the
interesting
opportunity. They
thing.
just never had the
Yeah,
opportunity.
they've maybe
I'm
just
sure
not been
of it.
seen. Yeah,
You might have
100.
been better than Messi, but then
100.
you got a soldier knee, so that.
You're about to have one as well, man.
ACL tomorrow, ACL.
The knee brothers.
So it's like-
The knee bros. Oh, the knee bros.
Should have unzugged
The
me.
Negroes.
So it's like, it's tough.
Yeah, but now back to the point. Yeah, I think. Let me get back to the point. Yeah, it's
Point's
this.
gone in it.
No. Remember that guy from YouTube? We keep segueing hella here. Remember that guy? Let me get back to the point. Yeah, you might not remember him. Another pioneer, bro. Anyway, back to your point. I think there's something so interesting about like trying to find what it is you were meant to do, because you can grow up being so sure that you're supposed to be this, and then you do it for a bit, realize I don't actually like this. I don't actually enjoy this that way, or I'm not good enough to be this, and then you find what you're actually supposed to
How
do.
painful though. Do you know when some like? But then it's that dynamic where, let's say, Kai, when he was still streaming, and people were like, "You're not good at this," but he persevered and made it. So it's like, how do you distinguish where someone tells you you're not good at this and say, maybe I'm not? Maybe he said, "Okay, I'm not then. I'll find another calling," but then he couldn't have known that he was meant to be a streamer.
Right, that's a good
I
point.
think I posted something about that on my dump the other day. It was like, someone's like, but but it's there's a fine line, like what. But I feel like you know.
Do you?
And if it is like screaming out so much, then don't stop, regardless if you're not good at it. I just feel like you need that sense of just like, I'm in control and I want to do this.
Not everyone has that. You know, that burning passion within you. Sometimes that voice is very, very, very quiet.
Yeah. It's that if it doesn't scream to you innately, then
Yeah.
maybe it's not.
But I
what
do
you're
want
supposed
to
be
push
doing.
for that. I always post stuff in relation to that, like just go for what you want to do. Like just, even though sometimes I need to take my own advice, our own advice, but just do it. That thing that you're thinking about, you always think about, just post it, just go for it, put some money aside for it, work towards it, because honestly, like,
That's how we got.
yeah, and that feeling of regret, like I always think this, and you always hear old people saying it, like, you don't want to be sat there and thinking about, oh man, I should have done this, I should have done that. That is the worst. Like, I'm glad I've kind of learned that early, and it's like a proper motivator for me. Like, regret, I don't want to, I hate feeling regret. Like, oh, why didn't I do that? Why didn't I go speak to her? Why did I go speak to that guy and say I like his stuff? Do you know what I mean? Like, there's this, yeah, and this, I was going to segue again, but yeah.
There's the way, seg.
Bars.
Intellect.
Yeah. What do you think of the like culture / mentality in the UK of like being a beg, not giving people their props, or not even just like giving people compliments, or letting them know that you essentially fuck with them? So it can come to content, it can become to as a person. Like I just feel like there's a big, especially in the UK, energy about. Oh, like that?
No, because it makes me. We all do this as well.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
oh,
Don't
he's,
exclude yourself.
Yeah, no,
he's,
from
no,
it.
but true. But what's the phrase? Like he's thinking on it, or she's thinking on
He's
it.
glazing.
Glazing, yeah, glazing.
And it's not just the UK, because it's America. It's not there. But glazing is crazy. Like,
Yeah.
oh, he doing tricks on.
That's what I'm saying. Tricks on it, bro.
Like what that mentality.
I feel like the person who gets it the most in the UK is Jude Bellingham.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yes, glazes.
Yeah.
Glazed, yeah.
But the thing is, why?
But
can't they
then why is it?
appreciate
Yeah, exactly. Is it But
You-
no,
one of
Rio takes the mic. No, Rio something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You have stuff like, oh, he
Rio-
breathes. Oh, the way he breathes is unbelievable.
Yeah, like
One
come on, like-
time, yeah, obviously, I think it was after Champions League game. Rio said, "Look, he doesn't say erms."
Yeah.
yeah.
What?
He doesn't
Nah,
stutter, and it's like
Rio, come on, bro.
The way he speaks is
Big bro.
magnificent, like,
Rio,
and we
come
love
on.
Jude. We love you.
Shout out to
and-
JB.
Yeah, yeah. And again,
You're glazing on it.
Oh,
I said
No,
J,
I'm
not
not
even
saying-
Jude, JB.
yeah.
So
yeah.
I mean,
Like,
guys.
no, yeah.
it's my boy. Fuck off.
yeah.
No. Listen.
Man said JB.
I'm saying, bro, like,
No.
bro,
So, hey, no. Listen, I'm a Madrid fan. I'm a Madrid fan. I'm a Madrid fan.
JB, yeah.
But nah, to the point, no, it is toxic though. I think people should be given their flowers.
Yeah.
Like whilst they're here as well. Like let people
Oh,
give
say
the
that again.
flowers, bro, man.
Give and just accept, man, because words mean a lot, man. Just be saying one nice thing to someone is great. Have you guys seen that video where it's this guy basically on YouTube? He's just walking in the city and he's just giving compliments to people, and you should see their faces.
Oh,
bro,
it
like,
brightens
it's-
people's day, fam.
It's unbelievable. It's so nice. But yeah, man, that mentality of like glazing or not trying to be a beg just by being nice and being appreciating someone, giving someone a compliment. I think in the UK it's bad. It's bad. It needs to get better.